there is a huge communication gap difference. There is something missing, and I think it's just life itself saying we are different race, but we have the same blood, same being, same everything. But where we grow up shapes us to behave, talk, act, and live in a certain way. And when you leave your own comfort zone and go elsewhere, that's where you find that challenges. And it comes from food to love to sexuality to everything, to the parenting, to your understanding and your explanations and the way you talk and the things you do. And it's quite interesting that the most trivial one to me, it's about little things like saying please to everything. My culture don't have that. His culture is about like please, 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 everything. Like it's fine, okay? I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but I just feel that my culture is big on common sense. Common sense for me would be you walk into a house and there are dishes on the sink, or like there are shoes or clothes on the floor. Common sense says pick it up, whereby it has to be I didn't put it there, please can you do that. Yeah, it's hard for me to, that's, you see, that's my struggle, you know. So it's hard, you know. How do you work with that? So we have those challenges. So what's yours, babe? What's your biggest challenge in communication?
It's probably like you're talking about. I come from a very polite culture where we do say please and thank you for everything. It's really important for us to treat everybody with respect, and that's all part of that. So for me, whoever I'm encountering, it's you're wanting to respect them through your communication. You're often wanting to build rapport with them. You treat them as you want to be treated. And so I think that's a big difference for Tess and I, where, like she said, she comes from a culture where it's just more direct. You just tell people what you want.
Common sense. It's more like it's lots of common sense. So you're expected to do those things. Like you don't have to ask or tell somebody because people expect you to know that, to do that, to, you know what I mean? So like I wouldn't go be like, oh babe, why are your clothes on the floor? Why would I ask that? So what? I pick it up, put it in the laundry. You know what I mean? But like whereby you're like saying, oh babe, why is your clothes on the floor? Can you please take that and put it in there? So little things like that, okay? You know, common sense for me is like if I go to work and Andrew has to put on the dinner, it's common sense. You know what I mean? I don't have to go on the phone and be like, oh hi darling, please can you go put it, like seriously? That's my point.
For me,
so that's why I struggle. Like
if I get a telephone call,
everything you have to keep saying, please do that, can you please do that, like seriously. Common sense.
If I get a telephone call that says, cook me some dinner, it's like, no. You know, so I'm not going to do that. It's like, I don't know, I expect more words to be wrapped around it. I wouldn't ring up and ask anybody to cook me dinner, or just tell somebody. It's like, I think they're basics. And I guess that one of the things is, it does make a difference to me that we're in Australia, or in a different country. That you have to adapt to communicate the same as the people around you communicate, or you're always going to have issues with that. And I don't think that's a biggie. I think you don't have to change your personality, or you don't have to change your values or beliefs to accommodate that one. You just have to have an understanding of how communication works in the environment that you're in, and adapt to it. And when you don't do it, things go awry.